Yo, what's up?
What's
Welcome
up?
to welcome to another episode of Is This Mic On Podcast. It's your boy
Yeah,
Lowski and your
yeah.
boy Jay Octa. We're here to talk about a couple of different things because the people are talking about snitching, and Atlanta is hot right now in a lot of different ways. They talking about Young Thugger and his interviews with the 12 or police, if you were, and his back comments about Gunna and all those comments here to bite him in the ass with his snitching or lack thereof, depending on who you are. Jay, how you feel about it?
Oh wow. Um, like I said, it's kind of crazy. You, how's that saying go? Don't throw rocks and hide your hands.
For sure.
I'm speaking as far as Young Thug speaking on Gunner. Um, Me personally, if from what I heard was him talking about uh Roscoe. Uh, then I seen Roscoe FaceTime and saying Thug never told on him.
Facts.
Okay. Now, my thing is this. If the police have him in custody
Right.
and you're questioning me about what he done, me personally, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Shit. Why y'all got him in here? You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
you're saying he did that, then he did that. I don't know nothing about what he does on the streets. I know who he is, yes, but what he does, I don't know. Um, That'd have been me. In this situation, the man's locked up. They basically asked him, and Thug was just like, "That's what they saying."
Right.
So I mean, it would take. And it goes back to that season 4 of The Wire with Randy. You see what happened, he told the police what the whole hood knows. And he wind up getting his crib blew the fuck up or whatever they did to the crib, because they felt like he was snitching.
Right.
So I guess it's almost like the same scenario. If anybody's ever watched The Wire, that's what the scenario reminds me of. You know what I'm saying? The Young
Okay.
Thug situation. So did he tell? I mean, he ain't tell nothing they ain't already know.
Exactly. So let me ask this because we've had this conversation. I had this excuse me, conversation with Keith. Shout out to Keith.
Mhm.
He out doing business.
Yeah.
Free Grim always
Shout out to Pete.
for
Free
sure.
that boy Grim D.
Yeah. We um we get into these things about snitching, and I think there's lines that are being blurred, in my opinion. Now, I'm no tough guy. I'm no crime boss. I'm none of these things. But I know that if I did dirt with somebody, I shouldn't tell on that person. That's just what we know.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
know
yeah.
that
That's yeah.
if you get stopped by the police, you don't say nothing. That's just
Yeah.
where we come from. Cool. But I think sometimes in the line of um in this situation, let's say this situation in particular, if me and you know something and you locked up and we are the only two people that have all the details to the situation. Now, say it's for like an armed robbery. Now you locked up already for the armed robbery, right? So the police need uh the the car we were in, or the license plate to the car, or the gun we had. You see what I'm saying? But they get all the other um the all the other the other I don't even know what I'm looking for right now. They got all the other
Mhm.
evidence to the crime. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have the license plate, the car, and the weapon. You see what I'm saying? You're like, hey man, to keep you out of the situation, give them everything they already got because they already got it. They got everything but the license plate, the car, and the gun. Don't give them the license plate, the car, and the gun. I don't see that as snitching. If they already got everything but the license plate, the car, and the gun, give them everything but the license plate, car, and the gun. I look at sometimes I think when the ship starts to sink, everybody wants to go down with the ship instead of saying, "Yo, hey man, I'm already in behind these bars. Yo, just take care of my family, make sure the books is good, and handle what you
Yeah,
can handle on
yeah,
the outside." You know what I'm saying? But instead, we all looking at it like, "Oh shoot, I'm doing time, you should be doing time with me." And then that person that's not doing time, we looking at that person like they the snitch. Now, of course, there's instances where that person does snitch and gives the cops the gun, the license plate, and the car, of course. But in this situation, if Roscoe comes out and says, "Yo, that man didn't snitch on me," then what do we like? I don't understand what the conversation is to say that Young Thug snitch. And when the court thing happens, and they didn't use none of the information that Thugger gave, then how is that snitching? Like, I just don't understand it. I understand that, and let me be clear on the principles of what we come. Should he have talked to the cops? No. I get that part, and we can break that down as snitching, quote unquote, whatever. But if I have a clear conversation with my man, and my man said, "Okay, cool, give him X, Y, and Z," then what are we doing? Why is this snitching?
But you know what? This is what pisses me off about the situation. Who put out the tape?
That's snitching too. Right. We talking about snitching on top of snitching on top of snitching. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
There, I don't know if it's true or not, but from what I'm hearing, the police put this tape out of young Thugger giving out
Information.
this information.
Well,
Yeah, the police
yeah.
did it. You see how shady that shit is?
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I don't put it past them. And that's the thing that people got to recognize in itself. I mean, listen, the state did not get Thugger like they thought they was. All right. So everything and anything they do now, they're trying to get him by any means necessary. Let's be
Yeah,
clear upon that.
and that's it's always been that way. If
Let's be clear
anybody's
upon
ever
that.
had a case and beat that motherfucker, once you get out on the streets, them boys is on your ass like
On your
white on
ass.
rice. They
And
fucking with
so,
you. Yeah.
right. And so
So you
I
think
just
that's
want to
what this
make
kind of
this.
is?
I do. And the fact of it is that again, however y'all looking at it, the man that did time, right, said that Young Thug is not snitching. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care
Yeah.
what everybody else is talking about. The fact that Thug had so many people take that stand against him and say that YSL is a gang, take a deal and say that YSL is a gang. Take the deal and say that Thug is this criminal mind boss and whatever the case may be. That's snitching. That is
Yeah, that's
what we
definitely
call
snitching.
snitching. When you take the stand
What
against your man that you broke
Gunner
bread
did
with,
definitely was,
that's
yeah,
snitching. When
definitely
you
was,
take a
yeah.
deal and see, and that's the problem. I think that's where people have to understand the true definition of snitching. And then, hey, me and my man got a deal. Like, let's even talk about what Ti did. You know what I'm saying? When Ti put the case on his dead homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think that's snitching. And people say that's snitching. Hey man, if me and my man is dead and we've already had a pact that yo, if I die, just put the case on me. What? Yo, you guys, some of you guys don't even understand some of these rules, man. Some of us got to live out here. And the simple fact of the matter is, if my man has, and again, I don't know if, this is true or not true, but if my man say, yo, if I go and you get jammed up, put the case on me, what are you talking about? That's my man looking out for me. That's my man look because I'm gonna look out for his family. Somebody got. I think some of you guys that just got off the porch don't understand that somebody got to put money on the books. Somebody got to feed their family. Somebody got to make sure your kids and shit is okay. If we both in jail, none of us can do that. Now everybody's family is in ruins. Now everybody's fucked up out here. What's the point of this? What's the point of doing bad shit and crimes and all that shit if everybody's fucked up and screwed? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? For us both to be locked up, if we made a plan and took a scenario and said, okay, hey, somebody's gonna take this. this L and sit out for some time, then that's what it's gonna be. What happened to that? What happened to these real rules? You know what I'm saying? And people talking about the streets is dead. It's not that. Let me back up. Yes, the streets are dead, but there's a code in which we all should live by. When I grew up, yo, you hit somebody, you big enough to get hit back. It didn't matter who you hit. Like, you big enough to get hit back. You do something wrong with somebody and you go tell, that's snitching. What are you talking about? Y'all both in the same boat. But in the same instance, and again, I say, yo, if me and my man's is doing something and I'm already behind bars, hey bro, do what you gotta do to stay out of the way. Now, I'm not saying we all know the scenario. If they got, you know, certain information, you just feed them the certain information that they already got. You ain't got to give them everything. Just give them the information that they already got to keep you out.
And see, that's what I think Young Thug did in that situation. You know what I'm
Exactly. He didn't
saying?
give him. He didn't give him
They
no new
had
information.
information on dude. He ain't giving no new
He didn't
information.
give him
So
nothing
it was
new.
like, and
Right.
then again, like I said, he's telling you what the streets are saying.
Right.
And then nigga, I shouldn't be the only one in this motherfucker because everybody knows what this nigga do. You
Right.
know what I'm
And
saying?
and
Shit.
y'all can correct me. Y'all can correct us if we're wrong. I didn't hear him name nobody else. He said,
I didn't
"Hey,
neither.
so y'all, we only got the information that we got, but again, this whole thing is out of line as far as what we know from where we come from. It's just crazy. I don't know about this whole snitching thing. Snitching is snitching, but if me and my man has an understanding, yo, somebody got to feed the family. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to take care of the money on the books. This is this is a little far fetched. Gunna and what Gunna did and what Young Thug did is not the same. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
what
definitely
what
not the same.
what Young Thug
Not the
did and
same.
what 6ix9ine did is not the same.
Not the same.
It's
No, it's
not
not.
the same. It's not. We got
No,
to
it's
come
not.
up with another word for it. It's not the same, guys. I know
Yeah,
y'all. I know
it's not the
everybody.
same.
I know the wave right now is for everybody to be a snitch and it to be okay, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's definitely not the same. It's
Shoot.
definitely not the same. So in my book, if you was to ask me, do you think Young Thugger was a snitch? No, I don't think he was. I mean,
Right.
he was just telling them shit they already knew.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all he was doing.
That's it.
Telling them shit they already knew.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
a nigga
And
say, you Joe Watts got a lawn cutting service. Yeah, I heard that too. I mean, they're just telling you shit
they already knew.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? They already knew.
For sure. Well, you was telling me about what's going on in Atlanta right now because of all this.
Yes,
So what's
yes, because of
spiraling?
all this. Yes, it's I've gone to the gas stations and heard the streets talk about it. I've seen where people are saying they're calling Atlanta a rat city, so nobody wants to represent it. I've seen other rappers who are down here in Atlanta, speak on the situation. And me, I'm not, I'm just a resident. Um, have a lot of love for Atlanta, from the music to the culture to everything. As far as what the city has brought to my eyes that I've seen. So I got a big love for the city, and it's kind of crazy this situation because when I heard about it, it just basically went in one ear and out the other. I didn't think it would be is have this big impact that it does. And like I said, I heard about it. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Then I just kept hearing about it, hearing about it. Then it went from uh what do you call it, being on Facebook and IG, seeing it to being in the streets. And
Right.
it's different when the streets is talking about it. I'm like, oh damn, now the streets is really talking about it. To where I've seen cats was arguing. So I was like, oh
Man,
yeah, it's some real shit. It's some real
crazy.
shit out here. Some real shit. So yeah, it is kind of crazy right now in the ATL. I just hope things simmer down. We get the back being, I get back being cordial. I know that cordial, but I know that's kind of hard with niggas saying they snitching and these type of
Right.
allegations on niggas. So it's not gonna be that same love, man, like it used to be. But I hope it does get to that. I hope this will be water under the bridge. Because, like I said, honestly, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. I don't think he told. He didn't
Right.
tell nothing these niggas didn't already know. I'm mad at the police for putting the bullshit ass tape out.
For
And they
sure.
got all this shit going on. This is how you divide and conquer niggas, man. Tupac
Exactly.
said it best. Don't get caught up. What he say? Don't get caught up in the media because they full of dirty tricks. Yeah, man. He
Yeah.
wasn't lying. Man,
See,
it's just crazy. And I just hope it don't get to where blood's being spilled.
right. So with that being said, how do you feel about? Well, let me back up with Thugger and Gunna with that situation. Do you think that Gunna has the momentum right now because his music is hot?
I honestly think right now, because Gunner hasn't said nothing.
Right, but he
Gunner's
just keeps
kept
putting out
quiet
music.
and he just keeps putting out music, which is good, which is what he's supposed to do. That's
Right.
what you're supposed to do. Uh, I don't know if you've seen Woody. Woody then got hurt. He was
Yeah. In
here
a in a
unconscious and stuff.
motorcycle accident.
Yeah, and I seen where he spoke on, Gunner being the realest one because he needed he did what he had to do to get back to his family, and I understand that. I clearly understand that. But when it comes to this game, bruh, you either play or you get played. If you don't want either one of those, don't play in this game. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
It, we all know right from wrong. Uh, so yeah, like I said, this is a game. If you don't want to, if how they say it, if you don't want to get dirt, then don't play in dirt. If you don't want to
Yeah.
get dirty,
Yeah.
don't
Get
play
dirty.
in
Yeah.
dirt.
Don't play in dirt. But I think that. But see, I
Yeah,
think that the times that we are in again. So speaking on this, it just looks like that whoever controls the
the
hype.
media.
Well, the media too, but I think the hype at the time wins the day. I think if Thugger was to come out with hot music, then I think more people would side with Thugger. I mean, because the
Yeah,
evidence is right here in front of you. Gunna came out with out of jail. He did the little freestyle out of jail thing. He captured the audience with his first album. I think it was One, and then he just went on a little tear. You know what I'm saying for Atlanta. And then
and then he
nothing's been the
well
same.
dropped.
That's
He
what I'm
just
saying.
dropped here recently,
The last one, you know
and
what I'm saying? Exactly. But in between that, he had um he had another album. I mean, he's dropped I think 3 albums, maybe 4 since he's been out of jail. Nothing for Atlanta has been the same since Gunna came home. Little Baby ain't been the same. Uh,
nah,
Nothing. Only thing that's been consistent is Future. Shout out to Future, but still, yet and still, that ain't really been the same because of their beef with Drake. So nothing has been the same since this whole beef with Young Thug and with Gunna and Gunna for all intents and purposes has been on the upside. But I don't understand if we look at it as no snitching, and that's why I bring it up. If we look at it as no snitching or we're condemning snitching, whatever the case may be, then how is it? It has to be because this guy's making the hits. Because if Thug was to come out and make the hits and then start saying, "Oh, I told y'all no snitching," and then this situation happened, then I don't think a lot of people bats an eye at it. He hasn't been able to put out no real solid music. He hasn't been able to be consistent since he's been home. He's been on some features here and there, but it hasn't been. It's nothing that's been able to stick. And so that's why I
yeah.
think a lot of times this stuff
The
happens where
boy
people
been
get fooled.
consistent though. Wife and Lucci too. He just came
He
home,
just came home too, and so I
and
think
he's
this.
been consistent with
But
the
see, I think
music.
this is all gonna see how it plays, and I don't want to say how it plays with the balance in Atlanta because then we're talking about more feuding and beef and stuff like that, and we don't want that. But how it plays in who's going to be the top dog in Atlanta, and right now it looks like Gunna. I mean, again, just because his consistency in music, that man just had a freaking Million Man runathon with a bunch of niggas running wherever they was running, looking like you know uh Black 300. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen that. But yeah, I mean, they were running. They were just, started off running through wherever they were, through a park. You know what I'm saying? And again, it just I don't know if it's the music. I I think in my mind, like, oh, because he's putting out music that's good, people are just flocking to the opinion and saying he's right in his stance, and he's not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? So his stance is whatever it is, we don't know. But Young Thug is just like, yo, I don't fuck with him, and I ain't putting out no music, and y'all just got to see my face and hear me on Twitter until I feel vindicated. Period. And I think that's where this thing is gonna lie.
Didn't Thug drop something? He dropped something when he came out.
No, no, no. He was on
He
some
had a
features.
single. Oh, that was okay. That
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
his
He was
shit.
on
That
some.
that
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
Future him and Lil
Yeah, Lil
Baby.
Baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that was a feature.
Okay, I
Yeah,
thought that was Thug. My
yeah.
bad.
So yeah, I think it was on Lil
That was
Baby's
Thug.
project for sure. And that's what I'm saying. It just we just gotta see it. We just gotta wait and see how this thing plays. But right now, I don't think it's gonna play. But with all this being said, crime's gonna be down. Crime's gonna be down. Um, crimes are gonna be down. I just tell like you said, you don't want to get dirty. They don't play in dirt. And another thing too is just watch who you hang around, man. I mean, if you don't,
Yeah.
and again, we're not. Let's be clear here. We're not saying to do crimes here. We're we're saying be around solid people. You know what I'm saying? Be around solid people that you can trust. And I'm not saying trust to do crimes with. I'm just saying trust, in life. You know what I'm saying? Trust to be around your family. You know what I'm saying? Trust to hold you down in a pinch. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I got flat. I need help. You know what I'm saying? Those type of people. I mean, if I
Those
can't
type
trust
of
you,
people. Yeah.
if I can't trust you to take a stand, I know I can't trust you to, you know what I'm saying, help me to change my tire. Like, what are we talking about? Like, it's just that type shit. I don't know. But this whole thing in Atlanta right now, it don't look good for the rap scene. You know what I'm saying? And we seen this last year with the breakup of again. I put the name out there with Future going at with Metro Boomin and Future and them going at the boy. And so now it just seems like more division, like you said, in Atlanta, which we're gonna see how it hurts the music, man. But only one right now I see winning is uh Gunna, and let me know you there in Atlanta. You let me know.
Well, like I said, YFN Lucci has been dropping some stuff I've
Okay.
heard, and so he's coming out. He just came home, so and I'm surprised because I think him and Thug was beefing,
Yeah.
uh, and he ain't even spoke on it.
Right.
Nothing I've seen.
Right. Right. Right.
If somebody's seen something different, please comment and always like and subscribe.
For
And
sure.
yeah, let me know because I haven't seen nothing, but I have seen YFN Lucci just constantly, man. He's doing shows,
Yeah.
bruh's out here back on the
Getting to the
grind. He's
work.
in the studio with your, yeah, he's getting to the work,
For sure.
and that's what I like to see. So I got a feeling he's about to drop something probably hot. As far as coming out of Atlanta next, and I seen Jermaine Dupri working on some stuff too down here. So man, a lot of music coming out of here that I've seen for the future sounds real good, and I'm excited it's coming out. But this beef shit,
Yeah.
I, that came from left field. I'm be honest with you. Like I said, that's why I'm like, who the fuck put the tape out? The punk ass police. Fuck the police, because they're just getting shit rattled up, bro.
Yeah.
Like you said, man, it's black ants and brown ants and a damn thing, and they don't get mad until a nigga shakes the motherfucking
Jar.
shakes the damn ant farm. Yeah,
For
start shaking
sure.
the jar, then them niggas get mad at each other instead of the nigga outside shaking the jar. That's what the police
Yeah.
is, and that's what
For
they
sure.
did
For sure.
with this bullshit, man. And that's the only reason why I'm ticked off about the shit because we let these punk motherfucking police advocate
What
who
goes on?
are stars, yeah, what goes on with our stars, how we should view them. You know what I'm saying? Just some hating ass shit. That's all it was. And like I
Right.
said, for some shit, nigga, for some information you motherfuckers already knew.
Right.
what the fuck was the point of putting this out? All he did was just tell you some shit you already knew. I
Right.
could do that. The sky's blue, nigga. Yeah. What we talking
Right.
about?
Yeah,
You
it
know?
just it's just real trippy, man. And I think it's all about you know, point of views and stuff like that. Like I said, a lot of people might view it differently than we're viewing it. And I get it. Maybe
Yeah,
he shouldn't have said nothing
definitely,
to the
man. I get it.
police. And that's another thing. I don't know, maybe there's a full clip that we can watch, but the thing is, like I said, me and my man have a plan in place to move how we gonna move, and somebody is able to be free on the outside to take care of business, and that's how we gotta move, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
the main
hell
thing.
yeah.
The main thing is always the main thing. Business always gotta be taken care of first and foremost. We can't take care of business if both of us is locked up. That's it. That's just how that
Sure can.
plays.
Sure
So
can.
y'all heard it from us. You know what I'm saying? The duo is here, and we about to get out of here. So like and subscribe. Thank
Yes,
y'all for
sir.
being here, hearing our opinions. Cause at the end of the day, y'all gonna do what y'all want, and this really don't matter. I holla at
Shout
y'all
out to all the artists in the ATL,
for
man.
sure,
Don't man let this shit be water under the bridge,
for
bruh.
sure.
Y'all, the ones coming home, man. Let's get this money. Let's get back to let's get back to the money, man. Fuck this
Yeah,
old
and
bullshit, man. So shout out to all Atlanta, man.
yes, sir.
North, east, west, south, wherever you live at in the metro, man. Shout out to you, man.
Yep. Holla.
Yes, sir.